What is up, my noodles, and welcome to the next episode of DLC. And today I'm going to talk about Mirror's Edge and sort of DICE, EA, the whole shindig, like the whole team, and sort of what's going on with that IP. So, now let me tell you something. At E3 last year, me and my little brother were sitting up watching that live stream all day. And let me tell you something. The three games that made me happy, well, actually, no, not the three games. Two games that made me happy. All the other ones I don't care about. So the two games that made me happy when I saw that stream were Mirror's Edge 2. Oh my god. Mirror's Edge 2 and Plants vs. Zombies 2. So when I saw Plants vs. Zombies, I was like, oh my god, this is going to be way too different. But like the more and more gameplay that gets released, I think it's really cool. But we're not here to talk about that. We're not here to talk about that. So basically, I was watching the stream, and then as soon as I saw Mirror's Edge, and I saw DICE was working on it, and I saw that it was getting funding, and I saw that it said, coming when it's ready, I flipped out. I started tearing up. That was my favorite game of all time. It is original, it's different, and one of my favorite characters. She's very likable, very mysterious, and she's not generic. And how often do you see a first-person parkour game made by a large company, or at least a subcontracting of a large company? So let's talk about EA. EA and DICE. So DICE developed Battlefield 4, and DICE also developed Mirror's Edge. And EA is in hot water as the worst company. I believe it is 2 or 3 years in America. Straight, just 2 years in a row. 2 or 3 years in a row. And they've taken a significant hit in terms of finances. They released a broken game, Battlefield 4. They released that game half done, released a huge patch, all these other patches. First of all, I want to say from first-hand experience, I haven't experienced any glitches. I'm running the PC version, and maybe it's because my build is so heavy, but I've never had a crash. And I've never had lag issues. I've never had any of that. And I've even live streamed and never had any lag. So, you know, that's an isolated incident for a lot of people. I guess maybe it's on the console side more, or people with lower end PCs, who knows. But EA messed up. That's what I'm getting at. EA really messed up, and DICE is under EA. So in terms of Mirror's Edge 2 and its development, I really, really hope that EA, if EA is going to go down, don't take DICE with you. EA, you can die by yourself. DICE, you go to another company. Even if it has to be Activision. You need to get yourself out of there. So in terms of Mirror's Edge was sort of a little trinsical showpiece made by DICE to say, oh yeah, we can do something different. It didn't sell all that well, but it kind of became sort of, it made its own little community. And it was one of the most original IPs, and for me, it was my first LP that actually took off. I believe when it first came out, I did a Let's Play, about 15 parts of it. I stopped. I didn't finish the game. I was playing it on the Xbox 360, and let me tell you something, people loved it. People who didn't buy it sat down and watched other people play it. And the story was intriguing, the art style was different, and I liked the Mirror's Edge trailer. The graphics look great, it looks like we're going to have new enemies and all that, but just DICE, this is what I'm going to tell you. This is the main point of this. Do not release a half-made Mirror's Edge. I swear to God. If you release a half-made Mirror's Edge that requires a 50 gigabyte patch, I'm exaggerating, but still, to work on PC or any other platform, then I will have lost faith in you. DICE, don't mess this up. Alright, that's been the next episode of DLC. I'll be casting off. Peace. Anyway, you guys should totally leave a like, because I like it when you do that.
Ah, yes.
And did he